baseline is the same, someone else in the picture, but how you went about it, what was done, the level of sneakiness you went to have to go and cheat, or in an act of cheating, everybody has their limits, and everybody has their starts. So how does it happen? How does cheating in a relationship happen? Because when you first get into a relationship with someone, you're not thinking they're gonna cheat, because let's be realistic. If you feel like they're that type of person, you're not gonna deal with them. You're not gonna give them that much of your time, that much of your effort. You don't even think they're worthy of having that title, because you know that they are a cheater. So you never get in a relationship thinking it's gonna happen, but it happened. Now you want to know why, with who, where, how it happened, all of it. Sometimes we're not ready for those answers, and that's something I'm gonna get to later on, right? But what we're gonna get into right now is, how did it happen? Like, how did it get there? And you always know on July After Dark, I got a motherfucking story time for y'all. Every time I got a story time for y'all. So here goes July's story time. Please grab your popcorn and your glasses, because this one might be a doozy. And you know why I say that? Because this may just be the first time I am saying it out loud. So, I was young. Let me start off by saying that. I was young. I wasn't experienced in relationships, but I'm not going to say I hadn't been in some. I have been in quite few relationships prior to the one I'm going to speak on. And I'm only going to speak on this one because it's the one that stands out the most, and I feel like the one that had the most repercussions, I want to say. So I'm gonna just jump into this. Damn, I can't even say I was really, really young. Like, I wasn't really, really young, but I wasn't as mature as I am now. So I don't know why I'm getting nervous talking about it, but okay. I had been in a relationship with a gentleman, and we're not gonna give them any nicknames this time around. We're just gonna get into it. So I was in a relationship with this man, and we were having fun in the beginning of the relationship. When we first even started hooking up, it was fun, it was new, it was risky in the sense, like, damn, if people find out, what they're gonna think, if these people find out, what they're gonna think. Like, it was like really, like, we really had to like tiptoe around it because it was something crazy. But long story long, we continued our relationship. People started to eventually find out, speculate on some like, oh, you guys are always together, you guys are always doing stuff, you always posting him, this, that, and the third. So eventually people had gotten the gist of, okay, yeah, they together. Either they together or they fucking. And definitely we were doing the deed. So when we decided to confront the allegations, because at first there were allegations, like, you know, even before, when we were not sleeping with each other, people still had speculated that, and I'm just like, no, that's really just my friend. But then we were just spending so much time together, it was kind of inevitable for it to have happened. So it happened. Whatever, we keep going, we keep dealing with the relationship, we're having a good time, we're having fun, and I move out of my apartment. I move out of my mom house, and you know, once you move out of your mama house, it's, I swear when I was moving out of my mom's crib, I was just like, yo, I'm a party all the time. Like every weekend I'm gonna have a fucking party. I'm gonna have my niggas over. I'm gonna be lit. I don't give a fuck. I like being alone. I like quietness. When it's too rowdy in here, it gives me anxiety. So definitely was a 360 of what I was thinking. I'm thinking I was about to live in a frat house, and in all reality, I live in a fucking nursing home. So it's over. It was over for that lifestyle. But I was still living in a different type of lifestyle. And for those who already know, I've never been shy about talking about my swinger parties and the swinger lifestyle that I was living in. And I say was because I haven't really been active in it, and I'm not going to stay away from the conversation, but really haven't been active in it. I am going to get active again because it's about time I have some fun. But going back to the story, we had just, you know, we were trying to adjust to my newfound independence because this is my first apartment, but you know, I've never lived alone. So yeah, I had to learn things, I had to deal with things, and you know, I think he was a little scared for the amount of freedom I was about to have, and well, I have now, and I can see why. So I want to say we were together for 4.5 years. In the 4.5 years that we were together, I cheated multiple times. And I say that to say, I just knew that the relationship wasn't for me, but I didn't want to lose my friend in the process. So I had to make a decision on how to keep our relationship together, but also keep our friendship intact as well. So in my times of cheating, it wasn't with anybody new. It was with the same person that I had been cheating on him from the first time I had ever cheated. But then me and that person that I was cheating on him with, we ended up drifting apart, and yeah, it pretty much showed in my relationship, because now that my sneaky link and me are not fucking with each other, now I'm mad. So I'm with my man, and he's like, what's up? What's wrong with you? Why you look so tight? And I'm just like, nothing. Like, it's nothing. Like, I didn't lie. I didn't make up a lie and be like, oh, is this, is that. I just would say nothing. I would let him know it's not you. I'm just not in that mood. And that's basically lying, yeah. But I didn't make up another story as to why. I really just wasn't in the mood due to that fact. So how he found out I was cheating was I recorded a video. That's not what I'm hesitant of saying. But I recorded a video, and I posted it on OnlyFans. That was the only place I had posted it. And I feel like I had to, at that point, like, people ask me all the time, like, if you knew you was cheating, or you knew that you cheated, in my mind, you know, like, if you knew you was cheating or whatever, like, why did you post it? And I'm just like, bro, like, it is what it is. And obviously looking back at it, like, that was like a dumb move, of course. But I feel like at the time I posted it because I knew we was at the end of the relationship. Like, if it wasn't me cheating or him finding out that I cheated, something else would have broke us up. So I guess him finding out I cheated pretty much just sped up the process. That's how I feel. It sped up the process, and it kind of sped it up to the point where it was like, okay, you knew I cheated, you know I cheated, or whatever the sense is. Now what do we do? Are we still going to continue to be friends or not? Because if we're not, then I don't know what else we're going to do here. So I posted the video. on OnlyFans, and it wasn't good, to say the least. It was not good at all.